Colin Kahl was the national security advisor to Joe Biden, a deputy assistant secretary of defense, specifically focusing on the Middle East. Appears to have become the target. Covert campaign that appears to have also been his family. She received an email from someone claiming to represent a socially responsible private equity firm in the UK to discuss the possibility of including my daughter's school in their educational fund network. This was not a generic Nigerian prince scam. The website, quote, no longer exists. It seemed like an approach by a foreign intelligence entity. This person in the UK kept insisting that she had to meet specifically with my wife in May and early June of last year. Last year, as veteran national security journalist Laura Rosen, Reuben Capital Partners was the same company name that had been given in a totally different case to actress Rose McGowan when she was being targeted by a private intelligence group that had been hired by Hollywood producer Harvey Weinstein to discredit women who had accused him of sexual assault. That firm is a company called Black Cube. It's a private intelligence group based in Israel. Somebody, we don't yet know who, appears to have hired this private intelligence agency from a foreign country to get intel on and apparently run some sort of smear campaign to discredit the Iran deal, which they both support and which they both had a role in negotiating. To try to prepare some sort of better political environment for President Trump to dump out of that deal. Aides to U.S. President Donald Trump hired an Israeli private intelligence agency to get dirt on Ben Rhodes and Colin Kahl to discredit the Iran deal. People acting for Trump would discredit those who were pivotal in selling the deal. Ronan Farrow at The New Yorker saying the effort was not bought and paid for by people in the Trump administration for a private sector client pursuing commercial interests related to sanctions on Iran. Really? In November 2017, the Washington offices of a pro-Iran nuclear deal advocacy group were burgled and took only 2 computers used by senior officials.
Those reporters from The Observer and Guardian said in the process of us doing an investigation on Cambridge Analytica, we came across references that Trump aides had hired a foreign intel ops firm from Israel to dig up dirt on you and Ben. I don't find it terribly plausible that this was kind of corporate shipping interests or something. This campaign was allegedly organized May of 2017. In May and June of last year, there were a bunch of Trump aides, Sebastian Gorka in particular, essentially arguing that there was a Ben Rhodes, Colin Kahl nexus on Fox that was somehow masterminding this kind of deep state conspiracy to leak things against Trump and bring the president down. It's weird at the very same time that someone hired this foreign intel firm.
Cambridge Analytica just technically shut down.
There is some reporting that suggested that Cambridge Analytica and this organization in Israel, Black Cube, had worked together before in other areas like Nigeria for a contract they did for the government there.